Happy Sunday, everybody. Yes, I am here with you, and you are here with me, Kiara the Voice, and we are joined here together on yet another changing Sunday. I hope that all of you all are doing well and keeping your spirits up, activated, and elevated in this time of change. There's just so much change happening, and I want to take a moment to just have a few minutes of silence for all of those who have passed during this time, way before they were expected to. So let's just take a moment to just be still. Sending good love, highest vibrations, great energy to all of those workers who are helping every victim that has been attacked by this virus to come through with great results, living a better life than they did when they entered with this virus. Allowing those families that are being directly affected by individually receiving this virus or by having members of their family being victimized due to this virus, sending love and light to all of them, reminding them that they must stay positive, that they must keep their heads up, reminding them that they must stay clear of allowing fear to enter into their vessel, to enter into their being, so that they don't become susceptible to receiving the virus themselves, so that they stay strong and they stay active in all of the things that will help keep this virus away from them. Sending love and light to all of those families who have been in the house, who cannot leave their house, who cannot get their own groceries and are relying on government officials all around the world to provide them with money, food, and resources that will allow them to get past this virus. Sending love and light to all of you who are being a part of this change, all of us really being a part of this shift that is happening, that is being broadcasted to us and making us get into a place of fear. I don't want fear to allow us to become into a place of defeat, to become into a place where our minds are not able to move past what is happening on a mass accord and really look forward towards how do we need to change our structures that are already in place, so that this, if it happens again, can be dealt with on a much better scale, so that this, if it happens again, can be handled with understanding between the people and the officials who are meant to govern the people. I want us to remember to stay alert, to remember to stay questioning, to remember to ask those things that are not being told to us, and not just accept the things that are being told to us as truth, but really use our minds to ask and think. I want us to connect to each other more. There's been so many conversations that I've had this week with my parents, with grandparents, with aunts and uncles, that really helped me understand that my generation was really kind of masked from all of the hysteria that this world in America has been creating, because they wanted us to have a peace of mind, but without that understanding of what already has been happening in this system that we live in now. We come to a place like this and we're conflicted with how we should feel and how we should go about changing within this regard. So please communicate more. Now that you have the time, call your mom, call your dad, call your aunt, call your uncle, call your grandparents if they're still living. Be by them for a moment, sit at their feet and really receive the information and what life has given them. What have they lived through already that has already put them in a place of being able to understand what this is in this moment. Take time today to connect to everybody across the board. Ask your little sister how she's feeling, your little brother, your little cousin, your little niece, your little nephew. I don't care how old they are. They have information, they have feelings, they have emotions. And this time is causing all of us to change and react in different ways than we've reacted before. How are you acting? How is your spirit activated? It's interesting. I was talking to one of my good friends, Sienna, yesterday, and I was like, wow, I was just noticing how last year around this time, I became very it was like a moment for me to dive deeper into my spirituality and my connection to source and my connection to God and my connection to this divine energy that runs through me. And I was really going in with Kemet and really understanding that broad understanding of the way in which the world works, the way in which the world operates, like from the cosmos to the earth in which we stand and everything in between it, including us, how these things have been jumbled together in order for us to live, and how we have to honor all things in order to continue to build upon things, honoring all things in order to continue to build upon things. And this year, around this time, well, now, I've gotten very connected with the Ifa spirituality and really just understanding, praying with priests in Africa, and getting a deeper understanding for, in the stillness, allowing spirit to show you and reflect to you what it is you still have to work on. You're still cleansing in order for your true nature, your true purpose to come through and shine and be that thing that everybody is able to receive and everybody is able to love. This self-love, this mindfulness practice, it's all about becoming a master of self, and you can't become a master of you if you're not seeing reflections of what you need to change. So not everything outside of you is going to be flowers and wonderful things. Some things are going to reflect something to you that may actually be a trigger inside, and it's your choice to fall into that trigger and be activated in that wrong sense, or realize that trigger and say, hey, okay, I still need a moment to be able to handle this part of me. I still need a moment to be able to know that when I'm in certain types of situations, it causes me to react in a way that I've been working on not trying to react like. It's forcing me to do something I don't want to do. We have to first take the steps to recognize what we are doing within our own lives to overcome all of the trauma we've endured time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. And that's fine. This week for sure for me was a lot of that. I got scared for the first time this week. I was scared and sad and kind of like confused about the state of the world, the state of life, the state of living. You know, I have yet to have any children. I have yet to fall in a mutual love. I'll say I've probably fallen in love, but to fall in a mutual love with someone who is like all in as much as you're all in, and wanting to grow this thing, grow this energy. And when I say this thing, I mean this thing being love. What is that loving energy between us? You know, I've always wanted to get married and have a wedding and travel to so many places in the world. And I was having this moment of just feeling overwhelmed, like, what if that can't happen again? But I had to stop myself from thinking like that and really get back to knowing that this is a change, it's a transition, it's a shift. And if I allow this shift and transition to confuse my mind from where it has been focused, then I won't receive those things. But if I allow this shift and transition to do what it needs to do, to weed out what it needs to weed out, to clean up what it needs to clean up, to bring about what it needs to bring about, then I can still stay focused on all of those elements I feel like are a part of my life and a part of my existence, and they soon will come to be. Maybe not in the way that I envisioned it before, but it still will be a part of me, because energetically I know I'm divinely supposed to receive these things. I know that I'm divinely supposed to give these things, to share these things, to be the voice of optimism. Even though in the beginning of this process, I was not that optimistic about life, about many things, I was really someone who felt the energy of what was and stayed in that energy, not knowing that I had the ability to control my own energy regardless of what was happening outside of me. Now I understand that that just takes time and practice to know your own energy, to fuel yourself, to be the best version of you in all spaces, regardless of what is happening. So I want to just say thank you for smiling today, for tuning in today, for getting up and reminding yourself that you are and that you are purposeful today, that you are a necessary part of this life and this world and this ecosystem that is happening all around us today, that you are worthy of love and that you are love, so it is always being given and received to you and by you. And I hope that you guys join me on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for an amazing guided meditation. It's been really a great honor to be able to do that and go on live on Facebook and Instagram and really just share some peace for whoever wants to check in. So I encourage you to join me tomorrow or Wednesday or Friday or all three of those days, either on Instagram Live or on Facebook. And before I let you go for the day, I want to share an incantation, a prayer with you all that I have been using for the past week or two. There's a prayer that's going around via text messages as well. Thank you to all that have sent that to me. I've sent that out to a few people as well, giving you love, giving you life, giving you kisses. A journal. Arun Mila said, "It is early morning. I said it is good to embark on one daily activities early. Adabasusu is their divining priest of Ajirikeen. Cast Ifa divination for them in the city of Ajirikeen. Anybody who wake up in the morning and see Ikin will always have money. Adabasusu. You are the practicing priest in the city of Ajirikeen. Whoever wake up in the morning and see Ikin will have wife, husband, children, sound health, and all good things. Adabasusu. You are their divining priest in the city of Ajirikeen. I wake up today. I am looking at Ikin. Oludumare, let me obtain all the good things of life. Oludumare, you are the one who every human wake up to greet. You are the one who maintain the universal balance. You who everybody pay homage to, I give thanks to you. You are the one who wake me up today from my sleep with sound health and joy. I am going out today to embark on my daily activities. Don't let me run into problem. Don't let problem run into my life. Protect me from all evil of today and forever. Don't let me run into litigation and anything that can implicate me. Help me to overcome all of my enemies within and without. Help me overcome them. Provide me my daily food for me. Provide me with good clothes to cover my body. Let me experience enjoyment and comfort all the days of my life. Put inside my heart the spirit to be honest and love, to be honest and love my fellow human beings genuinely. Let your protection be certain over my activities today and forever. Ashe, ashe, asheo. So each meditation also includes a sound bath with a few of my favorite instruments. It's Sunday. Take time to carve out some private time for you today. Like take a bath or give yourself a facial, do your hair, a self-massage, or if you are fortunate to be quarantined with somebody special to you, give each other a massage. Spend some time with deep touch, deep understanding, deep love, deep light, grace, poise, gratitude, and everything that you need. I love you. I appreciate you. You mean the world, moon, the stars, and the entire Milky Way galaxy to me. And until next time.